Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to channel Y.O.B. It's your host, Joshua Solomon. I'm doing a review for episode 2 of The Penguin, season 1, The Inside Man. Immediate thoughts. I don't like this episode as much as I like the first episode. It felt a little meandering a tad bit. I don't know. I'm kind of starting to feel the feminism messaging going on in it. For example, I watched the after show interview where they show like the writer and the director talk about the episode, and she was saying in her interview that, like, she mentions like the mafia is misogynistic, and immediately I cringed because of like, yeah, and they're a crime syndicate, and they're racist, and they pimp girls, they sell drugs to kids, there is the mafia. they're a crime organization. They're not a fucking business, like a legitimate business. Why are we highlighting misogyny with the mafia? Like, no shit. And the whole episode kind of felt like, oh, little girl, you should just get out of here. This is not the right place for a woman to, like, it's just like, are we doing this? And it feels like we're kind of starting to focus a little bit more on, like, it feels like the Penguin is more of a second, like a side character, to the Sophia character. And I mean, the actress playing Sophia is a really good actress, but I'm beginning to get a little irritated with the writing, because it's starting to feel like, are we just trying to push this, again, boss, like girl boss, like character cliche again? Because it's just boring. It's like every show or movie, it has the same dumb, boring writing agenda. And it was like, I gave praise to Lauren, the writer of The Penguin, for the episode 1. I liked episode 1. It was written so well. Just like how he was the first conversation between Oz and the brother was actually really cool. I liked how she was writing the characters' dialogue. I think all the characters had interesting, surprisingly good dialogue. But then in this episode, it's starting to feel like, okay, is this going to be like the Sophia show now? Because it's starting to feel like she's starting to get more of the spotlight than the main character that we're supposed to be following, the Penguin. It just feels like I'm starting not to care about him. It's like he feels like he's more of like a background character, and she's starting to become like the more center stage character. And I'm not trying, and it's like, every time you say this, it's like people say, oh, you're just being misogynistic. It's like, no, it's just like, I don't care who you're talking about. It's just like, can we focus on like telling a good story in general instead of like always reverting back to social studies again and gender studies again? It's like, it's just so boring. And like America cinema is like, the writers are literally like, they just have the same brain. Every script just keeps going right back to the same thing. And it's like, I just wish that, we could just focus on telling an interesting story rather than always leading back to that. I mean, the cast is great. I like everybody. I think everybody's still really good. The cinematography still looks really good. Colin Farrell still really good. The actress playing Sophia, even though I don't like the script and what's starting to happen, what it's starting to look like the script is turning into, I think she does a great job for what she's given, but I'm just starting to feel like we're going right back to we got to talk about a strong woman. Like, there's strong women. It's like, just tell a good story. You don't need to do that. It's just so like juvenile and annoying. It's just like, is everything going to revert back to the same talking point again? It would just be, it's just annoying. It's just like, I just wanted to hear a good story about, like, the Penguin and how he gets out of this situation he put himself in, killing the brother. And and it is interesting, the sister kind of going and like investigating what's going on and stuff, but I could do without all the mafia is notoriously misogynistic. It's like, oh God, here we go. It's like, I don't want to watch this nonsense again, you know? And it's just like, I don't know. It's like, and it's how I feel about all these, like the writing, modern writing, is that the moment you let your guard down, you think that you're getting a good story, then they'll just pivot to some lame shit. You know, it's almost like they do the first episode good enough to get you in, and then you're tricked into watching it, and then you're like, wait, this is crap. And I just hope this doesn't turn out to be like Mandalorian season 3, where I watch like 3 episodes until I realize Mandalorian is going to take a backseat to Bo-Katan again. And then it's like, and that's another thing, is like, you take out the women actresses that the public likes, like you take out all the female actresses that the people like to see, like Gina Carano, like everyone liked Gina Carano. She was badass. She was actually badass, you know? And, you know, it's like, I don't understand why you were just like, I don't know. It's just bad writing, and it's just here we go again kind of thing. But, you know, I'm still invested in the show. I mean, I want to see what happens next. Hopefully it gets, it gets better. But, you know, let's I hope we just don't have, I hope the show doesn't continue to be kind of mundane. Because this second episode was kind of mundane. But it's still good. I still liked it at the end of the day. But it's still, there's things about it starting to creep up on me, irritate me. I gave the first one a 10 out of 10. This one is definitely a 7.5 out of 10. You know, for me, because I'm just like, I don't know. I just didn't really feel anything. Like, I enjoyed it. I got through the episode. I was able to finish it. You know, I did pause and walk away a couple times, which is not good, meaning that I'm not really that engaged. But I was engaged enough to complete it. So, you know, honestly, I think that's a 7 out of 10. I think it's not 7.5. It's 7 out of 10. You know, I'm just going to round it out. But, yeah, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comments about the episode Inside Man. You know, if you liked it, you didn't like it, let me know. And as always, may the force be with you. Peace and out.